Welcome to this week's episode where I unpack my new StarLink internet system. Now this is about StarLink and my experience with it. The speeds shown here are not my test. My tests are 3 to 4 times higher than this, faster. Hi, I'm Don with Cowboy Biker Adventures. Come along for this week's episode on StarLink so I can have the internet basically anywhere. Hi, I'm Don with Cowboy Biker Adventures. I have for you today the unboxing of the StarLink RV internet. I just received it in the mail today. Today is June the 7th. This is early evening 2022. First of all, let's just say this. StarLink started shipping RV versions, and if you would like to change from the residential to the RV because you have yours on order, you can get it immediately. It takes usually 6 to 7 days. If you go online and change it, and yes, they will give you a refund of your $99 that you paid down on your residential. It took them 1 day to give me that refund. Now back to the unboxing. You're going to see it for the first time just like I will. You can't ever have too big enough. Alright. So here we go. This is the first time I've opened the box. So we have this. Maybe I opened it upside down. No, this is just packing material. Obviously this is the stand to the disc. And here is the disc. More packing material. It has 75-foot cable, I believe is what I saw, and it looks like to me it's already plugged in here. So let's see if I can move this box and insert it into the stand. I'm sure it just goes one way. There it goes, right there. Move that out of the way. Here's the cable and proprietary end, and here's your instructions. It's really that simple. Now it says make sure that's plugged in. I did not. Well, it doesn't say that. It just has pictures. Let me give you another look at it. So, even though this was plugged in, I think you got to push a button back here to pull it out. Even though it was plugged in, I better make sure that it's in to make a good contact. Okay? Next, it says you plug this in. Yeah. This is your router, I believe is what they would call that. And you take this, and there's 2 connections. One's from the dish. One looks like a regular plug-in you would see on a computer. And according to what I see, I put it in this way. Oh, it's with the shape, you can't put it in wrong. And there, it's really this simple.
Be nice, guys.
Hey, guys.
You be nice.
Now, here is the power cord. Let's make sure that makes good connection. then all I have to do is get power to it. I'm gonna take it and put it in my bay of my RV for now. Notice it does take a grounded power source. I'm not sure if it will get it broadcast well enough under there, but I suspect it will. Let's see, next thing it says do is do your StarLink app, which I've already downloaded. I got an email the other day telling me to go ahead and download it, and it's already doing its thing. I haven't even opened the app yet. Now I'm opening the app. It says, find a good location. Go outside and stand where you intend to set your StarLink. Scan the entire sky. Use your device camera to explore your StarLink's entire field of view. Stand still. Try not to move your device too much, and remember that your StarLink is only a couple of feet above the ground. So I'm going to take and place this over here in a different location, because I do remember hearing it has to be pointing to the north. And all I did was place it down on the ground. Now I'll be honest with you, if it's got to go this direction, I'm covered with trees, so this may not work. So let's see what happens. Finally says I'm connected. Okay, now I'm getting the readout. Of course, my regular T-Mobile hotspot is giving me around 40 megabytes up, down, and 30 up. So that's not bad. But this right here, in the first test, you can see it's 82 megapixels. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of this StarLink RV system. It's different from the residential. First of all, there's some cons. First, residential gets priority in the area. So if you're in a congested area with your RV StarLink and there's a lot of residential, they get the faster speeds. But where I go, I travel out away from people. That should not be an issue. They both cost the same, $694. Now, the monthly fee for the RV is $135 a month, whereas residential is $110. Keep in mind, with the RV, you can turn it off and on, pause it in other words. But let's say I pause it in the middle of the month, it won't pause it to that cycle's over with. I believe mine starts June the 13th and goes to July 12th, that billing cycle. So if I want to pause it, I have to do it before it starts. Okay? Because if I pause it after that billing cycle, it's going to give it to me to the end of that billing cycle of month. So, hopefully you understand it's not like I can use it 5 days now and 5 days later, okay, to make a billing cycle a month. but it does have that advantage. So you have to weigh those and see which is most important for you. Okay? I like the idea I could pause it sometime. Okay? I like the idea that when I move, I don't have to put in a new address. Okay? It goes off of my regular address. I like the fact that other than that, it's the same. So other than those few items it's different, it's the same. Now, keep in mind, I haven't tested it really yet. I haven't reviewed it. I will be using it over the next few days while I get this video edited, ready to go. Okay, I'm going to try to demonstrate here on the app how you cover the sky. You've got to get to 100% and then view results. So here we go. Point the camera up and you can see it collecting the little green dots until you get to 100%. Just rotate. Just don't go too fast on your movements and you will get them all. It just sucks them all in. And my phone vibrates when it's done. View results. And that takes a moment. And it's going to show me the 4 directions: north, south, east, west. The blue is clear sky. The red is where I have blockage or obstructions, but it's still working. And you can see I have I'll show you in just a moment where I have I'm surrounded by trees. So here we go. And you can kind of see that I've got trees a lot, and they're big, tall trees, probably 80 foot tall, some of them. But I'm still getting reception and high-speed internet. You can see the disc is pointed to the north, and also that's north. And even though there's a tree there, I'm still getting fast service. Now it was kind of picky here to want to connect. I moved this picnic table. You would think I moved it too far to the northwest, but it would not connect until I did that, even though it looks to me more open over here. So I don't know if the east is more important than the west or not, but it works, and I'm getting high-speed internet out in the middle of nowhere. This is San Benito RV Resort, 1,000 Trails in California. I'm probably 50 miles east, driving-wise, from Monterey Bay, and or from Monterey. Probably as the crow flies, I bet it's closer to 30 miles or less. I moved to San Benito RV Park 2 days after I got this. So let me check the speed here. Here we go. And this is even with that tree obstruction out there. and it does vary. It ranges anywhere from twice this. I've never seen it below 79. This is the second time that I've set up my StarLink system. I did move. This is, let's see, this is the third day after I received it, and first day was late in the day, but I'm out in the middle of nowhere enjoying high-speed internet. This is San Benito RV Resort, 1,000 Trails Resort. It's hard to believe, but I did show you everything you need to know to hook up this system. There's only 3 parts, and one of them is the cable. Obviously, in the app, you'll have to set up your Wi-Fi network, give it a name and a password, and then sign into it on all your devices. It's really that simple. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I come out with adventure videos once a week. So until next time, have a good one.